You're recording that, are you?
Yeah.
See, now I don't want him to record, he recorded. This nigga gets on my nerves. Jack. Yes.
What's good, y'all? This King.
Lala.
Shantuan.
And this is
Throwedoffpc.
Throwedoffpc. Today, why is it that men seem to look for their moms and women?
Some of yeah.
Is that
Traits. I'm gonna say yeah.
Is that true that men look for their mom and women?
I feel like they look for their. I'm gonna give out and say more than mom because people like their caregiver.
Yeah, the first woman that they was actually, you know what I'm saying, used to being around and loving.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so that's not bad. So basically, that's not even nothing to talk about. Like, just be a little more like my mama.
But then y'all favorite line is, "You ain't my mama." That's a dude's favorite line. You ain't my mama, but you want me to be just like your mama.
I feel like that saying applies to anybody that's a male or female being told, "You're not my mom, you're not my dad," because that's what we grown up knowing. Authority comes from those individuals. So it's like, it don't matter who you are. Like, you could be a random on the street. Like, don't do that. You ain't my mama.
Yeah.
Like, you still gonna receive that. So, yeah. What else you got? Nah.
Don't try to throw it off. Like I said, okay?
Nah,
favorite line.
You ain't my mama, but you aren't. But at the same time,
you want somebody to be your mama.
Why? Because it may come to a point of how you nurture. Like, no matter how wrong some children do.
Yeah, their mamas got your back.
Their moms there, they like, hey,
especially when it comes to boys. Yeah, when it comes to boys. Yeah.
Like, which that's a whole nother topic, okay?
What, mama's boys?
No, just mothers coddling men more than they coddle their daughters.
I feel like that's a little competition.
I don't like it.
Within this self.
Yeah.
I feel like women compete within self, and the reflection is their offspring. So in turn, the battle that they have with themselves, both women, it causes a conflict. So it's like, I'm not battling what you're battling, so we're not gonna have a conflict. We're probably gonna nurture each other's, situation.
Right.
But it's like, women don't know how to. I don't know, but it just seems like women don't know how to nurture their own self-conflict. And it seems like by the time your mom reaches a certain age, it seems like she's already at that point. So that's what you know, and that's what you will want appear to be. Like, just like that. But it's like, you have to reach that point. So it's not, I don't think it's a bad thing of wanting like a mom-like.
Yeah, similarities, man. I don't want nobody
I was
to
about
be
to
too
say
much.
mom-like.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That loving, that's what I want. I don't want you to be too much like my mom.
She's like, listen.
I say mom-like because, I have been with men who be like, oh, you're not my mom or whatever. And then it's like, but you want me to be your mom.
But I'm saying, like, men do look look for that. Because me, for example, one of my exes, even my great uncle, he was like, I can see why you, like, you know what I'm saying, you like her because she reminded me so much of your mom. Like, consciously, I wasn't thinking that, but I was like, is that what drew me to her or whatever? So that's why I was like, so I can kind of relate. We do look for it, but we don't know that sometimes that's what we're looking for.
Right.
Because like somebody like similar to my mom, I'm like, oh man, she's loving, she's caring. It reminds you of saying you flock to that because your mom gave it to you that way, so you that's what you want.
Right.
It's like you look for the best traits.
Yeah, only the good traits.
Because to think about it, you don't just receive it. Some people don't just receive it from their mom. Some people receive it from their grandmom, or their aunt, or stepmom, or a godmom, or a best friend.
Female,
Yeah.
But it's just one of those. I guess it's reaching a certain space of maturity, realizing. For me to say, you ain't my mom, it's just for me to defend whatever I'm fighting as a man. And like I said, that's one of those things that why women clash, because y'all fighting the same things internally. So it's like, if you see that I'm saying I'm fighting you in that way, but I'm still around and I'm still a certain kind of way, is because my mom would accept that. Like, my mom would accept me taking my time to get myself together and not pushing things on me or pushing me out and, you slow, you stupid, you dumb, you this, still down there.
No, oh my God. You went too far.
I did?
Oh my God.
Hold on, did I hit something?
No, I'm just saying,
Did I hit
listen.
something that happened?
This is so fun, right? This is no, fuck
right.
it. You as a grown man, you cannot expect what your mother would do for your partner to do.
Some shouldn't, but some do.
I don't give a. I'm telling you as a grown ass. I'm telling y'all
I know we don't want to
ass.
say it, but that's what
like
means.
a person.
I think that's what some
there are things. Hold on, listen. There are things that I think as human beings we should give into. Like when somebody comes to you and says, I grew up with this. Would you mind, doing X, Y, and Z? But there are certain things where it's like, you are a grown person, and just because your mother would accept that does not mean I'm about to sit here and accept the that your mama accept from your grown self.
I agree with you.
So,
but that ain't how some guys. That's not how some guys think, though. Being honest, some guys don't think like that. Like, well, my mama, she dealt with it, or this person dealt with it.
Okay, well, go back and live with your mama.
Don't kick him out. Don't kick him out.
Go back and live with your mama, because some men need.
But that's immaturity too, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So like you said, a grown man should be mature enough, and they should know. But like I said, some guys, they develop a little bit slower, because what they say, a man's mind is not fully developed to 25.
That's a lie right there too.
No, 25. Women 21.
That's a lie.
We all develop faster than we do.
That's a lie.
I don't know. I can feel it, but it's like, when you experience something, it comes out.
You can feel it.
It's like the way you address it, the way you respond to it is like.
So I'm gonna reach. So somebody that you may have talked to in the past, seen their mother in you, so they expected you to do some things to their mom.
Yeah.
And told you ain't my mama.
Yeah.
Expected you to be.
Yeah, like the.
You want to say you
disrespectful stuff. You like,
and that touch you.
Yeah, it do, because just looking back on having conversation, it's like when I was in the situation, it was like, oh, whatever. But looking back, it's like, how do you if you want all of these things because this is how you were raised, right?
Yeah.
But then it's like, I don't want to do that shit because that's not how I was raised, So me doing it is solely based off who you was raised by, which means I am not who raised you.
Yeah.
So it means don't throw all of that on me.
I'm
just saying, have to raise
I'm saying if I wanted some fried chicken and macaroni,
listen, you going into small stuff, okay? Listen, you going into real
so that's
small
how you
detail.
know. Okay. You got the experience.
I'm just saying, like, that's why I said if you go back at the beginning of this, some things you should be able to give in to your partner. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, my mama made fried chicken this way for 29 years, and I cannot eat fried chicken no other way than this way. Okay, we're gonna try to figure out how your mama fried this chicken for you, okay? Because he don't eat no chicken no other way than this way. Okay, for 29 years, we're gonna figure this out, all right?
You're gonna learn today.
But it's like, it's certain things where it's just like, some men just expect so much out of a woman, like, oh, well, this is how it was done. And it's like, once you get older, there's a lot of stuff that was done in my household that I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? So, as being a grown person, you make your own decisions on whether you agree with you grew up with or not.
Yeah.
And me personally, I mean, if everything you do is like, oh, my mama did this or my aunt or whoever did this, it's like, come on, all right.
Yeah, but
you need to go back.
Think about it. You grow up and you learn things, and it's like, okay, I know this way. I'm familiar with this way. Like if I come to your house for Thanksgiving, I'm looking at how things is prepared or how things is made, because I'm like, well, my grandmother used fresh leaves. My grandmother, when she cooks stuff,
see, that's a choice of me coming to your house on Thanksgiving every year. Okay, when you in a relationship and you want something because you've had it your whole life. If I have not, for one, if it's not in me as a woman to give that to you, if it's being forced out, if it's being pushed, then it's not something I truly want to do. I'm only doing it because you grew up with it your whole life.
And I don't think you should do that.
And that's like, you need to go out and find you somebody who grew up with the same ethics that you grew up with, or whoever you're looking for, whoever, you need to go find those ethics and not try to. I just hate the fact that people try to build. I used to get with somebody and be like, oh, you know what? I don't like the way he does that, so I'm going to fix it. You know? Like, I'm just going to completely fix it. Don't do that no more.
If I said, so you can't fix it. Right?
Don't do that no more. You know, like, but then, like, eventually it just, people started like, dang, like, stop telling me to do that. Like, that's what I do. You know, like,
right.
It's old. Like, it gets old. So it's like,
there got to be some type of compromise.
Right.
You know,
so,
like,
you know,
try
give and take.
Different.
You know,
because maybe when it comes to food, you can prepare it. I'm going to eat it. Now, unless you don't put seasoning on it. No, I ain't. Season my food.
There are things.
Might not be the same seasonings, but
I think there are things you can give and take.
I eat cream of wheat.
I do too, and it's better than oatmeal.
Y'all get on my nerves.
You already know.
Oh yeah. You don't eat.
I don't.
That's the thing. That's what it's like.
But this is my thing. Okay, so boom. If I knew I didn't
even get that from my mom. My aunt got me on that. Like, she would make it for the kids, and I'm like, oh my god, like.
Okay, so boom. If I know I'm in a relationship with somebody who don't eat like I eat, I would go. There was a change in diet when I was in my last relationship. It was a lot of things I didn't eat because of his allergies. So it was a lot of stuff that I eat that I couldn't bring into the house, or if I did bring it to the house, I would have to like cook separately and like do all this extra shit. So it was just like, fuck it, I just,
that's a compromise though.
Leave it out my diet. You know, sometimes every now and again, you know,
I ain't trying to kill a man,
right? You know, every now and again, I would go out and do like, you know, get it.
I don't know about her.
Stop trying to look at me.
Don't make a man.
Y'all get on my nerves.
Don't make a man.
I'm not trying to kill nobody, okay? Period.
Don't make a man.
Don't make a man.
It's just compromise, though.
Yeah, it is about compromise.
It's about compromise.
It's a big compromise.
And you gotta really go out here and find, you know,
because I feel like you feel that way when you're not receiving equal.
Right.
Like, you don't mind giving up something or giving in something or putting towards something as long as you're receiving at least something.
It's reciprocated.
Right.
Yeah, it ain't gotta be the exact same thing, but as long as it's equal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so what y'all feel about it? Because y'all can put my business out on Front Street. So,
and
what y'all feel about it?
How men, like I said, some look for their mom in like a female, but not all of them, because it all depends on the relationship that you had with your mom. Because if you had a good relationship, then of course I would think you would look for a female with those similarities.
Yeah.
But if you had a rocky relationship and you and your mom bump heads, I'm not thinking you're gonna look for somebody.
I know somebody who's got a mom that is a really bad mom, but he looks
for women in the same.
Yeah.
That's different. Right there.
No, I mean
because you're used to it. I mean, yeah, because sometimes, like, whenever you in a toxic relationship, you'll look for another type of, like, because that's what you're used to, and you adapt it and adjust it.
Like,
yeah, but we gotta think outside the box, get out of comfort zone sometimes.
Like me and my mom can go back and forth and be, you know, smart with each other and talk junk to each other. Not in a way like I don't curse around my mom and whatnot, but at the same time we can be slick with each other and be sarcastic, clean. But I do look
for that
in people.
I can with people, so it's just not. Okay.
Yeah, nah, like it's everybody. All my relationships that I want to feel comfortable with a person. Like I want to be able to see the things that my mom like represent is the things that I feel like pieces of the things that I would want to be around.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm choosing to be around, even a best friend, if I'm choosing to be around you a lot, I would want qualities of somebody that I feel like is strong, powerful, independent. You know, the strengths. You know, people have. Okay, that's weird. Hold on, y'all.
One moment. We're gonna use some light bulbs.
Okay.
Bling! Energy savers.
Alright, because I'm not gonna edit this out. This really just happened. We just got some light bulbs. I'm not gonna show them because we don't need them right now.
Exactly.
But yeah. What
you were saying like people you will come from around.
Yeah, again, people like if you grow up in your situation is not ideal, you're gonna go look for an ideal situation to be in. Yeah. So if you're growing up and it's like an ideal situation, or it's a decent enough situation where it's like I feel love. I'm not necessarily being told or I love you, but it's like I know I'm love. I know I'm here. You know. Then that's what the way that things is moving. That's how I'm gonna move outside of that. It's like okay, me and my mom, we're fairly young, so it's like we talk junk back to each other, like ha, like oh you got a big head, okay, my teeth look better than yours, my teeth like she be like I'm this age and I still don't have cap, you know, stuff like that, like so it's like that's the same type of relationship. It's like I want around you because I know it's kind of genuine and I know it's like it's no malicious intent or no ill will behind the things that, because people could be saying things about you and really mean it and really be praying on your downfall. And it's like, I'd rather the words come out whether you mean it or not. Like, I can tell when they feel some type of way, seriously, because the demeanor changes. Yeah. But it's not like anything else changed. Like the words doesn't change. It's just like the demeanor changed. So it's like, you know, it's a difference. Like back up or keep going forward. Because I could be annoying as hell. I'm laughing because
he's speaking the truth.
I'm saying that. The truth. And I always hear it. But I'm actually saying
where my keys? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. But it's just like one of those, I feel like when you comfortable with who nurtures you a certain kind of way, whether no matter what kind of way they nurtured you, if it's positive nurturing, you're gonna just go, you know, about that, not intentionally. It's not like, I think you want it for safe reasons. Yeah. Like I like for safe reasons, but not. Show me something different in actions. Don't just be like, you ain't gonna get what you want, or you ain't. I don't know what it could be. Right. I'm just trying to be snappy, but because that's what I hear. I just hear, and it's just like, all right, calm down, you know. But everybody is different. Some people is lazy. Guys is lazy. Girls is lazy. Women are lazy. Men are lazy. Whatever you want to be called. Are lazy. Yeah. Do we look for our moms and women? I think we look for
the positive side of it. Like Well, no, like I can't really say that because, like I said, like you can be used to.
Because your mom can represent so much. Yeah. So it's like, the
good side and the bad side. And you like just something that you're used to. That's what you usually gravitate towards. Like, cause that's your comfort zone. Whether like you grow up in a household that's a lot of abuse, that's usually why some people that grew up around those type of situations enter into those same type of situations because that's what they're used to. Mm-hmm. And that's the reason why I said, like, me growing up, I got whoopings. I said, I'm never going to whoop my kids because I don't want my kids to be like, is that associated? Because they love me, they're whooping me. So is that associated with love? I don't want them to associate being hit with love because that's why some women stay in relationships. They was like either beat, abused, and then they get in abusive relationships and they stay because that's what they're used to. We gotta, like I said, we gotta think outside of that and come out and somewhat that ain't the comfort zone, but that's what they're used to and accustomed to. So yeah, we do gravitate towards things like that. That's why I was looking for my mom, because my mom was a strong black woman. That's why I love me a strong black woman. Now, you out there?
You better have some money. Nah, listen, but yeah, that's it. I feel like it's a shot. It's a shot that's thrown when you say you want me to be like your mama, or you think I'm your mama, and it's like I feel like that's a defense. That's a defense as to.
She rocking with what that mean?
I'm just listening.
I thought I was scared.
What is wrong with y'all? Y'all gonna stop trying to play me like this.
I don't know if she ready for what
her meaning change.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna wrap up the video and say, I like y'all.
We love y'all.
What is wrong with you?
Nah, I feel like it's a defense. Like, you feel like I can't speak for everybody because some women do go through a lot. Some men do put women through a lot. Some women put men through a lot. Vice versa. It's all chaotic. But that just made it kind of crazy because I'm trying to think about your frustrations. Yeah. Like you experienced something, but that's clearly not where I'm going, and I don't want to clash and get. Class.
Yeah.
No, it's okay though.
I don't want to be a witness to anything. I'm looking this way. I'm looking that way. I don't see nothing. I ain't no witness. But I will tell on you for the right price. It's like, no, I'm playing. Yeah,
it's not a team effort, y'all.
One.
That's all.
Feed me. Hey.
Feed
3 meals a day. Yeah.
That's
Feed
it.
me. That's the quickest way to my heart.
Quickest way to your heart. I mean, I feel like that's to
no, because everybody don't like to eat.
Yeah.
Not like me.
I don't know.
I love
she won't eat nothing.
Women don't eat. Women do not eat.
What?
They eat like birds.
No, I'm coming there. I'm hungry. No, I ain't hungry.
Get on my nerves. That is not how it happens. Oh my God. Anyways, we're not even talking about
that's all women. Like, just like we were talking about earlier. I say, you want some fries? No, I don't want no fries, but let me be eating my fries. And all of a sudden, your hand is over here in my fries. But we just asked you.
Look better than the fries that I went and got.
Look, that's just like.
Y'all gonna stop talking.
No, that's just like mom about to come. Oh, well, can you stop by such and such? It's like, you always want something. You always want something. But at this point in age, you asking for it. Well, normally you would have been like, no, this is mom's in general.
Oh, okay. Well, your mom gonna get
No, I'm coming to you next.
Yeah. She's gonna
Why
get
you coming? Oh, because I always I be like,
But then quick to say, I ain't your mama. Well, you sure act like, you sure acting alike.
I ain't never said I ain't your mama.
This is abroad. This is all of
no, hell no.
This is everybody. This is one of those situations where you remind a person of somebody, but then say, I ain't that person.
Well, you sure acting like you.
You human. I don't know. It just happens that it's a lot of us in a lot of us. So we're gonna see a lot of similarities in each other.
He's trying to be funny, y'all.
Hey. It's like they want something, then they don't want it, then they want it, then they don't want it.
They want yours. That's all it is. They just want yours.
Yeah.
Y'all's looks better.
Yeah. So just
simply must taste better too.
Period.
You weren't hungry 5 seconds ago.
I won't. But then when you bit that thing, can I have a bite?
That's why smart guys go ahead. Just go ahead and two order fries. Just go ahead because you know she just have her sitting to the side.
No.
As soon as she asks for something,
you have it in a spare bag in the car. Here, take the fries. Take the fries. I don't even want them.
Because you're trying
to. Because you know if they wrapped up in a bag and they still a little warmer than the ones that you eating right now. So it's like, yeah, nah. Have the fries. I don't want the fries. Take them. Bye. And then look, that's something I couldn't have said to my mother growing up. Like you gotta look. Thinking in my fries.
He look like my 7-year-old. I swear to God, boy. You try to dig her up, and she be like.
Didn't you just have your own?
Facts. Like you grown, you can have.
Right.
You thinking in my fries.
Well, see, in the mom's defense, they can be like, "Well, I bought them. They are mine."
Period.
Cause my mom used to tell me that all the time.
All the time.
But you bought them with intentions of me eating.
Yeah, with me eating
my food. Then you want to sit down and be like, "You better eat your food." Look.
I bought it.
Come and help me eat them. You been helping me eat them. Now you want to decide you don't want to eat them because you want me to sit here so you can go do what you want. No, come help me eat them.
No, eat your food.
You wanted to taste the fry after me.
Eat your damn food.
You wasn't worried if I was sick or nothing. If I ate the fry or not. You came after the fact. Just grabbed the fry, ate it. You're like, that was good. Grabbed another one and then kept it moving.
Mark gonna get him.
Period.
No, that's never happened to me.
Disclaimer.
Nah, it hasn't. Nah, but let me tell you, because I know my grandmother, she's the type, like, you come over there, I used to come in, in New York, you go to the store, you pretty much it's not. My grandmother has never eaten Wendy's. Okay? She's not down south. She's in up north. She's never eaten Wendy's. Like, up north is, is corner stores and this. Yeah. Oh, it's this store and that bodega.
That's all I was about to say, bodega.
Yeah, so it's like, it's not necessarily McDonald's and Wendy's and Hardee's and all of this just everywhere, like down here. So she would come in, I would come in, go to the far end of the room. She like, walk her little pretty fine self over there and be like, what you got? Hey, Hammer.
Can't tell grandma that.
I'm gonna leave it at that because she actually watches. So
she gonna get you.
I'm gonna leave it at that. But you free to dig in my plate anytime. But yeah, at a younger age, I wasn't.
You wasn't feeling it.
I was not for it. I was just like, ooh, when I grow up,
mine.
Now you talking something? You want something?
But I was also a little chubby something, so I could have been just a selfish individual.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Selfish, huh?
Selfish and chubby.
Yeah.
Y'all making me hungry, to be honest.
Well, shoot, let's go get something to eat.
Oh wow.
Feed me.
Right. I mean, I feel like that's a wrap. It's not that men want their mom in a woman, but they do want a respectable woman in their women or their even surroundings. Like, even if you on my team, you don't want to be a part of my 5 wives collection.
Oh Lord.
Then be a part of
I ain't
my.
About that life.
The 5 wives collection. It's not necessarily a number behind it. It's just if you running a business, more than likely it's women back in that business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If your mom or any women that you know that's strong and powerful, you're going to want 5 of them behind you.
Yeah, you're going to want a strong woman.
In that. So it's like, it's not a thing of you want your mama in. And this is not for all people. Some people experience different. Once you see a person's reaction, you be like, okay, this is not your story. This is not your journey.
Amen.
But I can only speak for me. Look,
for me, yeah.
I don't know everybody's situation. Like, I'm not out here reckless and endangerment. That's a whole nother story.
Exactly.
Facts.
Anyways, y'all, because he getting thrown the fuck off.
All the way off.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I'm just talking. Like,
all right. So.
Y'all are special, I can say that.
No,
special.
This month, special.
Yeah, so special.
Hey, y'all. Little sidebar. Don't I look like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective?
I'm fucking dead.
I said, where'd that come from?
With the little toothpick.
Oh, see, I haven't seen that movie so long. But now, yeah, I see it now.
I'm gonna have to find that picture. Just put it up.
Right, put it right beside.
Hold on. Yeah, that was. Yeah. That was part 1, I believe.
I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah.
All right. So, be breezy.
Somebody like, this is me, this is what I do, or this is who I am, and it's like, well, nah, you shouldn't be like that. Like, well, this is who the fuck I am. Like, either you accept it.